you guys, Kaynichole After Dark. So if you've missed any of the prior episodes, you can definitely go to my YouTube page, check out past episodes, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff so that you can always be a part of the conversation. Do note, oh my God, Angel Aya says, oh my God, so good, positive vibes. That's wonderful. I'm glad everything is going well. Kudos to you, and everything that's happening with MDE. Yes, Mellow Dream Entertainment. Yes, so overall is going well with MDE and everything else. So I usually go with and share my hair oil and all that good stuff, and all that is still available. So check out my links. You can check everything out there. But because I am super late, a whole hour late, I wanted to come in and let's just go straight into it. So let me take my sip of my wine for the evening. It's still the nasty wine. This Neverdia made with organic grapes. I do not recommend this at all. Do not like it. It's kind of nasty. But since I have it, we're going to drink it. So we're going to drink this nasty wine. So I want to come to y'all, okay? Because the relationships out here is going crazy, y'all. It's going crazy. And we need to talk about it. So if anybody wants to jump on the live with me, you are welcome. You know, anybody's welcome to jump on the live and talk about the topic at hand. Okay. This is we talk about relationships. Yes, it's after dark, so we get sexy. We get, you know, unwind and decompress as we have this serious conversation, okay, about relationships and the madness that is going on, right? So I'm sure y'all have seen the list, right? The list. Thank you so much for purchasing a badge. I appreciate that, Night Angel Exodus. Thank you so much. Those that do support my page, yes, I always appreciate badge. Cash at me, however you want to help support me. I do so appreciate it. So I don't know if y'all have seen the list, right? So there has been a list made of places that you don't take a woman on the first date. And I had an opportunity to check out this list. And there's women that agree with the list. There's women that don't agree with the list. And I simply, this is your first live, well, welcome. This is Kaynichole After Dark, where we talk about relationships and everything that is going on with relationships within the social media and that realm. So if you've missed any of the past episodes, you can definitely go to YouTube, Kaynichole After Dark, and check out any of the past episodes so you can see kind of what these are about. So welcome. So I am going, was the Cheesecake Factory, because we're going to go through this list because I think it's ridiculous, and I think people need to know exactly how smart, educated women think, because yeah, this is not it. So recently there was a woman that was saying that she looked too good to go to the Cheesecake Factory. And other women have been saying through time, places that they don't want to go, places that they don't want to be taken because it's, I guess, not qualified for a first date. Red Lobster, Chili's, you know, as the list has gone on, people have discussed that these are the places that they don't want to go on a first date. Hey, what's up? Welcome to Kaynichole After Dark. Hope all is going well with you. So I wanted to go over these 28 places on the list, okay? And we're going to go really through it and really think about why these are not first dates and why they possibly are, okay? Because I think that, and I'm going to speak for myself that there's a lot of females out here that are delusional, okay? Hear me and hear me well when I say this, okay? Some people are asking for things that they wouldn't even provide for the other person. If they were asked to take on a date, they would take them, these same motherfuckers that say they wouldn't go there, would go there and take this person on a date. So I feel like what is good for the gander is good for the goose. And I think that it's, oh, you're filming a video Saturday? Wonderful. Awesome. So I feel that these places that they're naming, maybe not for, you know, a second or third dates or whatever and stuff like that, but for a first time dating, there's nothing wrong with some of these places on the list. So we're going to go through it. Like I said, the real scheme said a lot of these spots were not bad. They weren't, but we're going to go why they weren't bad, because like I said, a lot of these women out here are bugging. Okay, so the first on the list was the Cheesecake Factory. Okay, I don't understand why the Cheesecake Factory is on this list. First of all, I don't even see what's wrong with the Cheesecake Factory. It's nice. If you've gone to their sister company, the Grand Lux, that's also very nice. I like the Grand Lux better than I like the Cheesecake Factory, but that's because of the menu. But still, you're spending more than $100 there, and the food is quite tasty, so I don't understand what the problem is. Next is Applebee's. Now, I get it. Some people are not interested in Applebee's or whatever and stuff like that, the 2 for $5 menu and everything. But if you are trying to ball on a budget, and I honestly say that dates, right, are two things, okay, for me. For me, a date is dinner and a movie and something else, you know. I've always believed that the food is like part of the date. So I don't understand why you wouldn't go to a restaurant or any of these restaurants and then do something fun after, okay? I'm talking from the sane female that wants a relationship, because these women that put this list together obviously do not, okay? Now, I mean, have your standards, but make sure your standards make sense, okay? And that you can afford your own damn standards, because I know people that say that, okay, let me back up. Let me back up before I continue the list, because I want to talk about myself for a minute, okay? Now, I know I'm high maintenance, right? Any man that gets with me is going to have to know that his female's high maintenance. So hair is going to be done. Nails are going to be done. Toes are going to be done. Waxing is going to be done. All these things are going to be done, right? But guess what, boo-boo? Guess what? I was affording these things for myself before you even came into the picture. So that's what I'm saying. So if you were treating yourself to Ruth Chris every weekend, then yes, I can expect you asking him for that. But if you're not even giving it to yourself on a regular basis, then what do I look like trying to supplement that for you? So, yeah, no go. So, yes, I'm high maintenance, but I've been maintaining that myself. You want to help come home and help supplement that so I don't have to always come out my pocket? Well, then bless you, baby. Thank you. You know, but outside of that, no, I feel like that's crazy. Okay, so Applebee's, right? I know the menu and everything like that. So balling on a budget, I don't see anything wrong with Applebee's. Especially if they like change the menu. I haven't gone to Applebee's in a really long time, but I'm saying, you know, it's not bad. Chili's, I haven't gone to Chili's in a while. I think I went to Chili's maybe the year before last, but I haven't gone to Chili's. And that's nothing wrong with a first date there either. Like, as long as you could get drinks and food and possibly do something after, like I said, you do this and do another activity, or you do another activity and then you do this. But Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, there's nothing wrong with it. Now, Chipotle. It's the first time. Obviously, it's an afternoon date or whatever. I don't see anything, again, wrong with Chipotle or Olive Garden, okay? You don't have to spend that much money on a first date, okay? I know a lot of people are saying that you got to spend a certain amount or whatever, And that's up to you. I like to start small and build up. You know, some people want to start all extravagant and stuff like that, but it's going to wane because people in general, right, don't do what was necessary, won't continue what they were doing to get you when you're in the relationship, right? So if a guy was buying you flowers every day, the likelihood of when y'all in a relationship and he buys you flowers is going to drop dramatically. Okay, do not get it twisted. People oftentimes get complacent when they're in a relationship. If you start big, maybe model Michael Raymond says, if you start big, maybe sure you can keep that pace. Exactly. And that's the problem. And again, like I said, the females that are asking for this, you ask them if they can maintain it themselves, if they've been going to Ruth Chris, if they've been going to, you know, so and so a place. Because if they just expecting you to pay for it, then they bugging big time. Now, Angel Exodus Presents says it's the first date, like it's the first interview, the courting process. Yes, but again, I go back to previous videos about courting and dating and the difference, because a lot of people don't know what the difference is. And some people, if you're just dating, these places do not even matter. If you're courting, it might make a little bit of a difference, but still, these are first date places. It's okay. It's okay. Okay? Now, hey girl, how you doing? My little Michael Raymond says Ruth Chris is only for relationships or marriage. That's funny. I mean, I've gone to Ruth Chris, you know, as a regular date and everything like that, but it all depends on where you are in the dating process, but not on a first date. Okay, the movies. The movie has always been a first date thing. I mean, I understand that some people don't like it as much because you can't talk. And I'm a quiet. I like to watch the movie. I do not like a person making a whole bunch of noise, talking kiki, you know, next to me, making a whole bunch of noise during the movies. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, we're here to watch the movie. I'm not here to listen to you talk. Okay? But what I say when you go to the movies is that make sure that it's a movie that y'all can actually talk about after. Especially, I'm a movie buff. Okay? So if people ask me to go to the movies, then you know that I'm watching the movie and we're going to have a discussion about the movie afterwards. So if you're one of those people, then a movie is fine. I don't see a problem with the movies, you know? Go to the movies, have fun, you know, enjoy popcorn and everything like that. And now they got these movie theaters where, you know, they deliver your food and everything like that and make it a really nice experience, and you have wine and everything like that. So I don't see a problem with that at all, especially if it's a dope ass movie that you're going to go and watch. Let me see some of these. Model Michael Raymond says agree. Right, Kay. Movie theater is an outdated concept. You have to shut up. It is not outdated whatsoever, especially, like I said, how they're having these new, you know, movie theaters or whatever. And some places still do, I mean, they got rid of one that's by me. Mine was like the last drive-in that they did. But if you go to an old school drive-in and do the old school thing, like, what? Child, you don't know. Kevlar says, stop, homie, what we chatting about tonight? I'm late. We're talking about the lists, okay, and how people are bugging with these whole lists that they're making on what they don't do for a first date. So that is what we're talking about. Have you seen the movie Piranhas? No, I have not. I know Michael Raymond says, yeah, those new school theaters are fine. The movies will never be outdated, okay? Because, like I said, the movies have a lot of interest. I mean, you have to know about musical score, concept, character development. Like, there's so much to talk about in, like, after you go to the movies. So I don't see what the problem is. Now, this one, I do have a problem with your house. We should not be going to each other's houses on a first date, okay? We should be going as far away from each other's houses as possible, okay? Because we're trying to get to know each other, okay? And when you're spending someone in the house or whatever, that's just temptation, okay? And really, which I say, I'm dating with a purpose. If you're dating for a purpose, with a purpose, you're not going to want to be in their house anyway like that. Like, what are we going to do outside of this, because, you know, once we become an established relationship, we're going to have to spend most of our time inside anyway. So being at each other's houses is not what's up. Not interested. So on your house. Okay. That one can definitely take a back seat. Let me read some of these. Model Michael Raymond says, I went to one in California. They legit had gourmet fried chicken and biscuits. Okay, that's nice. The list has been going around. Yes, it has been, and it's ridiculous. Movies are definitely not outdated, especially movie taverns that serve food and drinks. Yeah. I noticed that the girl didn't put going to the hotel on her list. Jerry Fontillo Photo says, yeah, I don't, like I said, the first 5 are restaurants, and I don't see anything wrong with any of these restaurants. Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, all for a first date, they're fine. Chipotle, like I said, is for an afternoon date. I wouldn't do that in the evening, but definitely for an afternoon date, that's fine. Your house, no go. Okay, any fast food chain. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I would not be too keen with my date taking me to McDonald's or to Chick-fil-A or something like that. Now, if we're going, it's in between places and we're going to go somewhere else, then, you know, we're going to eat on the way, then that's fine. But I do say that going to a restaurant for fast food, not the greatest thing. I would kind of not do that. I kind of agree. Like, you're trying to showcase what great man you are, or what great woman you are if you're playing the man in the relationship. So you gotta do better than that. Especially, like I said, if you're trying to be intentional with dating, fast food chains, yeah, I'm kind of gonna nix those two. Okay. Buffalo Wild Wings. I love me some lemon pepper wings. So yeah, again, I've gone to Buffalo Wild Wings on the first date. It was fine. It was chill. I enjoyed myself. You know, it was relaxing. It's no pressure, you know, and I think that's what we want on dates, you know, especially the first one. It's a no pressure date, you know. I mean, you already have enough pressure because you guys are going to, you know, try to have a conversation, you know, outside of the phone. Why is my nose itching? I hate when my nose itches. Okay. So, Pontelfo says, I figured she was just selling booty on Facebook. You're a mess. I can't. Heather says, left my ass off food on the first day. That was, she was off to toxic start, literally. Yeah, so I'm not going for that. Wingstop, that's like Buffalo Wild Wings. I mean, I don't know. I haven't gone to Wingstop. I will go to Buffalo Wild Wings before I go to Wingstop. So there is levels to this shit. But yeah, Red Lobster, I don't have a problem with Red Lobster. I mean, not everybody can go to Capitol Grill or to other seafood places, but you know, I would say a seafood joint. Like, just go to a seafood place. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say like Red Lobster or whatever, but if you want to take a person to seafood, there's seafood places that are reasonable. Okay. A buffet, yeah, I'm kind of gonna say no to the buffet because that's just nasty. I'm just like, I'm against the buffet in general. Like, all these people came and they picking and eating out. Nah. So nix the buffet. When I look at it now, like, that's, ugh. No, don't do the buffet. You want to have it where your food is served to you and you're not having to look over food from other people. That's just, no. Don't do the buffet. IHOP. I'm an IHOP head. I love me some pancakes, so I'm just going to keep that on there. Denny's. We're going to nix Denny's because usually the Denny's that I know of are dirty and they're just, no. So no Denny's, but IHOP, yes. The gym, now, the gym is only good on a first date if y'all like to work out. If she don't like to work out and you know she don't like to work out, does that sound like a good idea to take a female that to get all sweaty and everything like that? And then, yeah, no. Unless y'all gonna do it as a first date, go to get smoothies after, and y'all are like workout people. But if she's not a workout person, this is just dumb, and you're just going to see her look at you and watch you work out, because, yeah, not doing that. Now, the church, right? I had a conversation with a person about this, and they were like, the church can't be the activity, right? Like I said, I believe in dating with a purpose, going for the long run. So I don't mind going to church. Like, let me learn about your faith, baby. Let me see how you up in here. How you reading those Psalms, huh? How you reading those Psalms, baby? So I would not mind going to church, but we can't just go to church and that be it. Like, we got to do something else besides church. So we doing church and brunch after. Okay, let's drink some mimosas. But yeah, it can't just be straight church. But I'm all about praising God, because if I'm going to see you as my future man, or we're going to see each other as future partners, God better be a part of this. So yeah. Starbucks. And then it says coffee dates underneath. I don't see anything wrong with a coffee date. Yes, it seems like it's really quick, so it might not be as, you really giving that person your time, because like if you meet for Starbucks, I meet with my coworkers for Starbucks and coffee, and that's like about an hour, 20 minutes. So, if you're really expecting this person to give you their attention, then Starbucks and coffee dates are not what I would say for a first date. Maybe just for a meetup, if y'all just like, want to see each other real quick, but have other things to do, because coffee is just so fast and everything like that. So that's why I wouldn't do a coffee date really as a first date. But if you just want to meet up and just like see how each other are, then that's fine. I don't see anything wrong with like coffee dates and stuff like that. Let me read these messages. I don't know about the gym as the first date. Like I said, I would do that only if you are both like workout people. Okay, Kevlar. Like, if you're not both workout people, then it doesn't make sense. Just go somewhere y'all both enjoy. Well, yeah, but that requires you to talk to the person and really get to know them. And a lot of people aren't doing that kind of work on the phone. They're just doing superficial bullshit and, seeing where it goes and if the person takes them, someplace or whatever. So it's all about how you're going about this. But like I said, if you're intentional, these places won't matter, unless your house, that will matter. But the rest of these places, not so much. Night Angel Exodus presents says gym is of established workout friends, not first date. Like I said, everybody has their opinions, but like I said, a gym can be a first date if you guys are both workout people. Okay, it can be a first date and y'all do a smoothie or something like that, because I've done workouts as a first date. Like, I've done it, so I can't say that it can't be one. It can very much be one, but it has to be under certain parameters. Okay, and I don't mind working out, so that was fine. But there's a lot of people out here that are not interested in working out, so that's why they wouldn't use gym as a first date. Agree with homie Night Angel. Okay. Kevlar says, 5 was church too boring for me unless it's a turn up church. I mean, if you go to a Baptist church or whatever the case might be, I'm just saying, for me, it's about having purpose. And I know that I want to marry and date a man that believes in God, believes in a higher power, and that we are going to implement this in our family if we do have children. So being a church God-fearing man and having a home church would mean something to me. So yeah. And gym is a first date, killers. Yes, it's a first date. You gotta explain that date. How'd it go? It went well. I mean, like I said, we worked out. I went to his gym. He was at Planet Fitness. We went to Planet Fitness. We worked out and everything like that. Then after we yeah, well, that wasn't intentional. That was an intentional date, because we worked out. We went back to his place, ate and everything like that, and then we showered together. There was no sex, but we did shower together. And the chemistry was there. So, but like I said, that wasn't probably so intentional. That's when I was doing my dating. So it was more of fun time than looking for a husband. But like I said, we still had the gym. It was still a fun date. We showered afterwards. It was cool. We hung out a little bit after that. But it didn't become serious. Because he felt that I wasn't completely forthright with some information of mine. So that's why we didn't work out. So yeah, we didn't work out because he felt like I wasn't being completely forthright in certain information, which I wasn't. I'll be completely honest. I wasn't forthright with him about certain information because I didn't feel like we weren't having sex. So for me to share certain shit with you is not necessary. Plain and simple. So whatever. Fontelfo says gym is a great date. Fontelfo usually leads to sex. It can. So yeah, not the wisest thing. So, but like I said, if you're into it, you're into it. What are you wearing? I am wearing a sexy robe. Nice and warm. Thank you very much. So, okay. So ice cream dates. I'm a fan of ice cream, so I don't see anything wrong with that date. Family functions. We just met. Why am I meeting your family? That's moving way too fast. And I think some people that have introduced their family to family members really quickly is just for them to know like who the flavor of the week is right now. But they're not keeping them. They're just like, I always have somebody that I have a date with or whatever when I go to these things. So you're my date for this time, you know, because there are people that I do know that bring different females to family functions. Like, this is just the flavor of the week, and the girl feels like, and it's also a move that I've noticed that some men have done too. Like, if I take her around my family, then she'll think that, you know, she's more important than she is, basically, and they be able to get the draws in a certain way. So watch out for that. But I don't necessarily believe in family functions as the first date. That's really moving really quickly. We haven't established anything with ourselves yet, so we shouldn't even be going there. Movie night, Netflix, Hulu, etc. Not a first date, again, because we're going to your house or going to each other's houses and everything like that. No. But if you guys are long distance and y'all want to do like a first date kind of thing, like I think that's a great creative way to do a first date when you're long distance with somebody. Y'all can do a Netflix and chill, watch the same movie and whatever. Somewhere that requires a long drive. Now, man, my nose is itching like it does. Okay. So I don't agree with this one because unless y'all are already being able to converse and have long extended conversations, having a place where y'all going to have a long drive and might have not as much conversation is a waste, you know. Now, if y'all are both talkative people, extroverted people, and then you know you're going to have a conversation on a long drive, then that's fine. But if y'all not really conversing like that and you already know that you're not in it like that to get to really know the person, then the long drive is just eating away at time, and I don't agree with that. So maybe not so much on a first date, going on a long drive. Bowling. What do y'all girls have up against bowling now? Like, what's wrong with bowling? Like, that's how you get to know a person, you know, about their competitive spirit and stuff like that. I'm surprised Dave and Buster's is not on here. Because, like, don't you want to do things that are competitive? Don't you want to do things that are different? Like, I went on a date one time, and it wasn't a first date. It felt like a first date because we were just really still getting to know each other. But we went to this smash bar where you got to smash shit, you know? And I actually think I had more fun smashing shit than they did. But that's a story for another day. But yeah, I don't see anything wrong with bowling, doing things that show some competitive spirit. Okay. Now, nightclub. I honestly wouldn't do this because, like, if you're supposed to be paying attention to me, you might not be paying attention to me because there's going to be other females or other men, and then it's just, like, convoluted. So y'all might not be paying attention to each other and paying attention to more to the people that you didn't come with. So, not so keen on the nightclubs. You know, it can be fun, but like I said, if you are not taking that person seriously, then the nightclub would probably be the place that you would go. Hookah bar, again, like I see like smoking, you know, it's just mainly smoking. And it's okay, like I said, if you want to have an intimate setting and go to the side and just talk or whatever. But it's mediocre. It's mediocre at best. A bar just for drinks. That's cool. Like I said, again, it's not a real date. It's more like almost like a meet and greet, you know? And as far as that is concerned, I would say not really a date. It's more like an outing, get to know each other real quick. It's almost like I had something else to do. Like before I meet my girls, let me go out with you. We'll go for a few drinks. Then you'll go with your boys and I'll go with my girls and then I'll see you another time. It's kind of giving me that kind of a vibe. So yeah. Waffle House. Oh shit. Did my thing just die? It did. It died. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to plug that in. Okay, I'm gonna have to plug that in. Okay, and then sports events. Oh, in the dark. Oh, let me see. Hold on, guys. Ugh. Hold on. Let me. There is. Okay. Okay. And charge this baby up. Excuse me for the delay. Okay. Okay, so that'll charge. That'll charge. Okay. Yeah, Kaynichole in the dark. Okay. Yeah, this is a Halloween edition. Yeah, right? Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. But yeah, so that is the list. 28 things that they said that they feel they should not go on, refuse to go on. And I think, again, it's complete and utter foolishness about where and will you not get on a date, because again, it's not about really the location. It's about getting to know the other person and seeing if y'all can build with one another, you know? And that is the main focus. So yes, the location is just the ambiance. You're supposed to be focused on that person. That person's supposed to be focused on you. And so it kills me that we are spending so much time focusing on the location. Yes, you want to go somewhere where you can have a good time. You want to feel that you are building an importance to this person. But at the end of the day, they don't know you, you don't know them. And it's all a part of building a relationship together. I'm trying to finish my soda. So, it's 11:52. Been here almost an hour, so keeping up with the same pace, even though I was an hour late. But yeah, we need to have a little bit more grace and compassion for each other, because not everybody has a lot of money in their pocket. And I'm sure they can still take you on a good date, have a good time, and stuff like that. And it's not all about the monetary piece of it. You know, again, it's about, can you meet that person? Can y'all have a real conversation? Can y'all really help each other in the long run and build each other? You know, that's what it should be. It's not about where y'all go on dates and stuff like that, because you never know. A person could be saving their money and taking you on these cheap dates to eventually go on a 2-week cruise with you. You never know. You never know what people are saving up or trying to do. And I think that to have so much judgment about a place that you go on for a first date, yes, like I said, you want it to be nice, but the location shouldn't matter if the person is a good person, and you know, and you genuinely like them. Fontella posted, some of my best dates were at Coney Island. Yeah, Coney Island is is definitely like a lot of fast foods there. It's by the beach. It has the old amusement park. And yeah, a person might say that's a corny date, but again, why does my nose itch? It's about being able to build with that person. So that's all I gotta say on that, because I talked a lot about the list, and the list took up a lot of time because it's again, like I said, it's just foolishness. And you're going to meet the person that's right for you, you know. And some people are surprisingly get with people that they never expected to. There's short people that, you know, never thought that they would date a tall person, or a tall person that thought they would never date a man that was shorter than them, or a person that was bald or whatever. And it's like the expectations that we have, just enjoy the moment. Don't have any deep expectations, whatever. It's a first date. You're getting to know each other. And if you decide then that after that first date you want to court, then you can always go for bigger and better things. But that is what I'm going to say on this note, because my nose is itching and driving me crazy. So I am going to get off of here before I rip it off. Night Angel Exodus Presents says, grace, empathy, compassion, and purpose. People need to remember why they are going on a date. True. But some people are just going on a date just to get fed. So not everybody has the same intentions, and you got to know that. So yeah. But if your intentions are to be with someone long term, then again, focus on the conversation and not on the place. Thank you for tuning in to Kaynichole After Dark. If you've missed anything, you can always check it out on past episodes. Have a great evening, and above all, always keep your crown straight.